She always wants to stay just 5 more minutes. That's how I know it's family.
And creep. This one. And this one. Okay. Yeah. Welcome to chat. All right. Okay. This goes here. And that goes there. And this. Hey, we're starting to see some folks come in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're about 15 minutes behind, but that's okay. Hey, everybody. Falling Fire, welcome in. Piper Weathersby, welcome in. Ix, welcome in. David Cott, welcome sir. Wacky Jackie, Jessica Senpai, Adriana Reich, welcome in. Wes, welcome in. Green Viper, welcome. Luna Soul, what's up? Minty Nifty, Badanka Bazongas, Mariana, Katie Peachy Milk, welcome in. Delta Altair, welcome. Jacob Velasquez, welcome. Polish Wizard Plays, namaste to you as well. Brianne Clark, what's up? Brianna Banana, welcome in. Renabe, welcome in. Callie Alvarez, welcome. Your names are different, so I don't recognize all of you. Courtney Crow, welcome in. Hey, it's Gothic, what's up, Callie? Welcome in. Crystal middle name, Navarro. Shelby R, welcome in. Pergabirdie, welcome. Anayu, welcome in. Broken Whispers, welcome. Viridian Arts, welcome. Captain Salt, welcome. Ashley Thompson, Starshly in the house. Welcome in, Starshly. Shakes pom-poms calmly. Excellent. Critical Air, welcome in. That's Ciara, right? Welcome in, Ciara. Tech Kitty, what's up? Welcome in. Tasha B. We're just going to let people kind of filter in here, guys. We started about 15 minutes late, but that's okay. There's Faye. What's up, Faye? Welcome in. Clobro. Welcome in, Clobro. SS Komodo. Hey, Shells. And Komodo, hey to both of you. Danny Maria's Unicorn. Well, this is a kind of a nice side effect as I'm getting to see some of your real names. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I mean, I'm RealChrisWehkamp. Now I know kind of some of your names too. Kim Bassett, I know who that is. That's the greatness of Kimigachi. Welcome in, Kimigachi. Jasmine Kura, welcome. Destron Decepticon 23, welcome in. Psionic Hero. Hey, Psy. It's Kimmy, if you didn't notice. I did notice, Kimmy. I really did. Notice. Ruby Rose, welcome in. Natasha B. Is it tough for your hearing impairment? What's tough about it? Is there how's my voice? How's my volume? The volume level on my voice? Is it okay? I'm turning myself up a little bit. Is that a little bit better if I turn it up? That's okay. Cheese, Alex Watton. No problem. I'm a little bit late too, so no biggie. Present Mike's tall hair. Now I know who you are, Mike. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Ix, welcome. There's Soul Cured. Heyo, it's Moon. Hey, Loner in the corner. Welcome in, Moon. Yeah, thanks. This is the same intro song that I used for the last subscriber-only live stream. So we're going to start... Hey, thanks, Luna. The Sensei stubble. I like it. I like it. I suppose it is. Duende, what's up? Welcome in. Okay. Well, let's start getting moving here. I think that's a good idea for us, just as we're kind of filtering in, and there'll be some more people, joining us. And we've got a lot of great stuff tonight. Really excited about this. I've been looking forward to this stream for a while. The previous subscribers know that the August live stream was canceled, so due to some family issues. So I'm really happy to be able to get back to it. This is only our second time doing it. The first one was in July. So we did it in July, we skipped it in August, and now here we are in September. What's up, KG? Welcome in. Diana Angeles or Hazawa. Welcome in, Hazawa. Good to have you. So many friends here already. All right. So, are the levels okay? As far as volume on my voice, volume on the music, is everything pretty okay? Pretty balanced, I hope. Somebody let me know. Sounds all good. Sweet. Can music be quieter a bit? Sure. Kick the music down just a hair. There we go. Is that better? All right. I may have to turn up the music a little bit later, but we'll see. Volume's perfect. Awesome. All right. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to a very, very special live stream that I do just for you guys, the subscribers of the RealChrisWehkamp Twitch stream. The stream is something I do once a month. It's only available to you, my subscribers, and it's all about you. That's because the content from tonight's stream has almost all been created or been curated by you. Despite how much I personally really love streaming, it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of effort, and it takes a lot of energy each week to bring something that I can be proud of and that I think you guys will enjoy. But you guys, my subscribers, are the reason that I can spend so much time and energy on my Twitch stream every week. So just know that to me, you really are treasured, because you supporting my Twitch channel allows me to keep doing this every week. And I love doing it. So thank you guys for making this possible. All right, let's do kind of slide into this with a bit of an intro, just to kind of bring us all onto the same page here. Get us all in a place where we want to be as we go into it. Tonight, you are free. Tonight, you discard your cares, your worries, and your doubts. Tonight, you take a break from judging yourself. Tonight, you lay aside whatever masks you wear, and you allow yourself to listen, to smile, to laugh, to zone out, to cry, or to fall asleep. Tonight, you deeply and completely accept yourself, unconditionally. Tonight, you are both lovable and loved, no matter what you think. In your heart, tonight, you feel how lovable you are. Tonight, you have a perfect right to allow every feeling to be just exactly what it is. Tonight, you are free. So we're going to start off in a peaceful place. And we're going to start off with a piece of singing that was suggested by Fluffy Being. Love that name. Let's make sure that the audio is working for us first. Hold on just a second. Can you guys hear that? You guys hear the music? Okay, cool. Here we go. This is for Fluffy Being, who suggested Fly Me to the Moon. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. And fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, in other words, I love you. All right. Fluffy Being. Don't know if you're here. I need to check the chat and see if you are here. Thanks for the suggestion. Hey Justin, welcome in, man. Getting started with a song always feels good. Callie, is that you? Are you Fluffy Being? So tonight, we're going to have some songs, and we're going to have some readings, and some funny things, and some fun things, and some sweet things. Mostly sweet things. Yes, it's me. I can't figure out how to change my name. Fan Me Va. Shinori. Hey, welcome in, Shinori. Yes, Minty Nifty. Yes, Minty. Readings. We're going to have some readings tonight, y'all. Melly Belly, thank you. Feels good to get the old haircut. Hey, what's up, CC? Welcome in, Dorky CC. Next up, we have got something from Renabe, a piece of fan fiction that we're going to read. Hey, Bunnytail, welcome in. Ruby Rose's Damned Lucky Bye, welcome in. Pretty excited about this story. It's really moving, I think. It's really well done. Let's get a little bit of a different feel going. So again, this story from Renabe, one of our strong members of the Real Chris Wehkamp Twitch stream. And it's called Real. The staff said it was done, so where is he? Crow looks around frantically before realization strikes. Oh gods. The relic clatters to the ground, shaking hands, losing purchase on the artifact. Crow whirls around, ignoring questions from the kids, and takes off running to the edge of the platform. He leaps off in a swan dive before shifting to corvid form, wings flapping as fast as they can, desperate to get there. He pays no mind as his nieces call after him. They're safe now. They'll be fine. They might follow him, and that's fine too. He just needs to get there. He needs to reach that God's forsaken expanse of white that was soiled with red. So much red. Stop. The staff said it worked. He just hopes there are no Grimm in the area. Crow's wings flap harder in his haste. He needs to get there in time if there's danger. Please let him get there in time. There was only darkness before, but it seems lighter now. It's cold, but it is no longer a numbing cold. This cold is biting. Seems a little unfair. Thoughts. There are thoughts swirling around. That's odd. So is the dull pain that seems to linger. Why is there still pain? Suddenly the muted light is bright, blinding. There's blue, so much blue, with blobs of white. The sky? The light is gone again, the sting of its brilliance forcing the recoil, but faint blotches remain. Where did this control of light and dark come from? The motion is familiar, but how to willfully access it? The blotches slowly fade, and this time the shutters open more warily, allowing but a sliver of that light to enter at first, rising until the whole picture returns. It is indeed the sky. The shutters blink once, twice, and they aren't shutters at all, are they? No. They're eyelids, and he controls them freely, but that would mean his eyes are wide, disbelief filling them to the brim. Something twitches at his side, a hand. His hand? He lifts it over his face, blocking out some of the light, and stares at it. It's tanned, covered with a dark brown, fingerless glove that is tattered and soaked, with some dark liquid that has dried, frozen really. Gods, it's cold. Disbelief shifts to wonder. Is this real? Is he alive? Wonder is replaced by horror. As memories flood in, his hand drops to his chest, feels the torn fabric, the dried blood, the lack of an open wound. Skin, solid, smooth. It feels off, different somehow. Oh, he thinks, as his fingers brush over a raised edge before finding skin that feels more natural. A scar. It has to be. But that is impossible. He tries to look down at it, but his neck is stiff and uncomfortable. He tries to sit up, but the pain is no longer dull. It's sharp and consuming and seizes his breathing. Breathing. Something he hadn't realized he'd been doing until he suddenly could not. He lies flat on his back. And gasps for air. Precious air that fills his lungs. And the rise of his chest with each breath, it hurts. It hurts, but it feels real. And so it must be good. He tries again to sit up. Carefully this time, putting as much weight onto his arms as he can, hands braced on the snow beneath him as he pushes upward. The pain is still ungodly. But he can breathe this time. He can breathe. Brothers, he can breathe. Teal eyes close briefly as Clover turns his head, stretching his stiff neck, turns the other way, dips forward, and then back. Everything aches, and he's freezing, but the movement helps him focus. He opens his eyes again, finally dropping his head forward to look down at himself. Oh boy. The scar is massive, angry, and red. Staring at it, he wonders again how he is alive, how he is in one piece. He feels dizzy and nauseous, and he has to look away. Clover's gaze finds the sky again, and something catches his eye, a dark speck growing larger, or perhaps coming closer? It's black with wings, he realizes, but Solitus doesn't have any birds like that. Funny. It seems to be flying directly towards him. It's much closer now, and it is definitely going to crash into him if it doesn't change course. Before he can even think to move out of the way, the bird is suddenly not a bird anymore. It's Crow. And he's latched onto him, arms around his neck in a vice grip, and the weight of him against his chest hurts. And breathing is hard again. And this is Crow. How? How is this Crow? That line of thought is interrupted by the realization that Crow is trembling, and Clover's shoulder is getting wet. Ignoring how much everything hurts, Clover slowly wraps his arms around the man. Still reeling, not entirely sure he's real, but he feels real. He's warm, and his cape feels rough and grimy under his fingers. His breath is hot and ragged, and his sobs echo in Clover's ears. Brothers, what has he done to this poor man? Clover can feel his chest tightening with every strangled whimper. And now his face is wet too. Tears rushing down his cheeks like water bursting free from a broken dam. And maybe, just maybe, this is as real as it feels, he thinks, as he squeezes tighter. The end. Great job, Bernabe. I don't know how emotes work here in YouTube, but if you guys have got some sweet or loving emotes that you can drop in the chat for Renabe, you should probably do it now, because I think that was just a wonderful story that he shared with us. So thanks so much, Renabe. Thanks for showing up to the streams every week and talking with me and redeeming redemptions and just generally being a great member of the community. We appreciate you a lot. Well, now let's take things in a little bit of a different direction. And I've got a poem for you here. I guess technically I wrote this poem, although I really feel like it didn't truly exist until Aaron put some music to it. It's been the song that just keeps giving and giving and giving over this last week or so. And in fact, I was on Kim Lisi's stream last night, and we were talking about it, and just it's funny how something sometimes so simple, so improvised, so just straight from the heart, straight from the mind, can mean so much. Doesn't take a lot of planning, doesn't take a lot of effort all the time either. I think it's true in our own lives, but especially true when it comes to entertainment. Sometimes it's just one little thing that can make the difference. And with that said, I present the Hulk song poem. I died again. I don't know the strategy. Because the Hulk shouldn't require one. The Hulk should just be a force of nature that destroys everything around him. That's kind of the whole appeal of playing the game as the Hulk. But instead, I guess I'll run around and blow up these electrical things. There's probably some kind of stupid strategy thing that I have to do as the Hulk. Probably have to break something for some reason that the Hulk just shouldn't care about. Because the Hulk is just a mindless force of destruction. But this game wants me to level up his ribs. I am probably going to have to level up his ribs. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through this boss that I'm stuck on without leveling up his ribs and probably his shoulders and his forearms and His kneecaps. Can you level up his kneecaps? I feel like you should be able to level up his kneecaps. It'd be cool if you could level up his beard. He's got a nice beard. How's everybody doing so far? Level up his uvula. It's okay. If you're crying, if you're laughing, tonight's about you. Get it out. The trauma and the pain and the stress and the worry, everything we've been dealing with, feels like forever. Just let it out tonight. Nobody can see you. Jackie's currently trying to eat while crying. Jackie's hosting her own mukbang. Is that how you pronounce that? But it's a crying mukbang. I think that's the next evolution of the mukbang. People crying while they're eating on stream. I don't know, maybe I'll do one of those sometime. I know, Shells, you're right. It's we all need more than one night, but we've got to take the time when we can, because life just keeps barreling forward no matter what we do. So we're going to take some time tonight. Duende, congratulations. I haven't heard from you in a long time. I'm so glad you made it through your surgery. What's up, Jack? Welcome in, man. Viridian. Yes, you can absolutely excuse yourself for the rest of your life. If you need to. Chloe, I'm fine. I'm really glad. I've been looking forward to tonight for a while, so I'm really glad to be able to hang out with everybody. Looking forward to tonight and tomorrow night with Undertale. I love playing Undertale. It's gonna be good to get back to that. Justin, I'm good, man. Thank you. Shells, you need a 10-year nap. I mean, I feel like you might miss a few things, but, you know, with the way streaming services work now, I think you could probably just go back and catch up, you know? Yeah, hey Moon. I think I saw you earlier up there. I am both here to relax and give you the feelies tonight. That's right. We're going to relax and get them feelies. Tech, yes I did. I thought that was so cool. I didn't realize that Jess was an artist too. That's kind of cool. Jess does a lot, doesn't she? Bernabe says, why all the honey nut McFelios? Well, we're not done yet. All right, let us move on. What should we do next here? Let's do a short poem. This one is, bring this down a bit. This one is from another member of our community, and a person who was kind enough to share some of their work with us. This is a pretty short one, but I think I'll do this short poem, and then maybe next after that I'll sing a song. One of our songs by request. So let's get some music going for this. This is an untitled poem by Ciara. Critical error. Mist-laden hills and valleys steep. The grass sways and grows far unto, where merry songs may catch the wind, and then be sung to you. The air is filled with thunder, loud, as great dark clouds form low and high. But after rain and lightning pass, appears a starry sky. In forest deep and dark with night, the creatures slumber out of view, where fur and antlers at first light are slick with morning dew. And as you sleep, all light and wonder, every star and stream, will be with you and welcome you within your lovely dream. Thank you, Ciara, for that poem and sharing that with us. I don't even think it needs a title, honestly. I think it's just very beautiful and evocative of the gorgeousness of nature and our place within it. All right. Actually, I'm going to walk away for a second and just get some more water, because I'm going to sing again next, so I'll be right back. All right. Whoops. There we go. I like to keep one ear, especially when I'm singing. I like to keep one ear open, I suppose. That's the way I put it. So. You did your own singing. Excellent. Singing really makes me feel better. And time for more tears. Well, maybe. I don't know. If you've got tears to shed, then I think you should shed them. It's very important to get that stuff out. I try to teach my kids that it's okay to cry. But my youngest son, the other day, just randomly, almost everything he says is random. It just seems to come out of nowhere. But he's typically processing something deeply and then just not telling us about it. And then once he's processed it, then it comes up as like a question or something. He said, Daddy, I've never seen you cry. And I said, I think you're right. I don't think you have ever seen me cry, buddy. I said, but I do cry. And I said, one of the times I remember when I cried was when you were born. And he said, really? I said, yeah, because I cried happy tears when you were born. Because when you were born, you were so perfect. You looked so much like me. And he said, do I still look like you? And I said, yes. You do. You look so much like me. I said, but you know what? You're going to be bigger and stronger and better than me in every way. All those things are within you to do anything you want. And no matter what, I'm going to love you forever. No matter what you do or who you become. And he said, are we going to eat lunch soon? And I said, yes. I tend to have those moments, maybe not as often with them as I would like to. I love my own dad, a whole lot, but he's a real man's man, and there are a lot of things that were not said, I suppose, when I was young, but he's gotten a lot better about it as he's gotten older. It seems like the older he gets, the more in touch with his feelings, I suppose, he gets. And so I just remember a lot of times, growing up when it felt like there was nothing I could do right, or there was nothing I could do good enough to make him proud. We were very different. We're still very, very, very different. But the good thing is, even though he doesn't understand acting or anime or talking with a bunch of people doing a live stream, he still wants me to be a part of his life, and I still want him to be a part of mine. And I hope I can do things a little different with my kids, We try to take the good things that our parents did, however many or few of those things there are. And then we try to learn from the things that we feel like they maybe didn't do right, and just try to do a little bit better. That's all we can do. That's all we can do, is just try to be our best selves and do a little better. And ultimately it all comes down to love. Because there was a lot of years where my dad and I just couldn't even hardly have a conversation. I mean, but I think we still loved each other. And so I think love can bridge those gaps. It may not happen right away. That's the hard thing. It often doesn't happen right away. That's the hard thing. But it can happen. And it did happen for me. I'm really glad it did. I've got a better relationship with my dad now than probably I've ever had in my life. But it took a lot of years, decades, of just not giving up on him and him not giving up on me. And this song is only, I suppose, related to that in the sense that the way I used to feel with my dad, especially when I was younger, sometimes I just felt like I was not good enough. And so this song captures that in a pretty powerful way. And I hope you enjoy it. This is Creep by Radiohead. Wow, that seems loud to me. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye, just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather, beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. And I wish I was special, but I'm a creep, and I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here when I don't belong here? Whoa, whoa, she's running out again. She's running out. She run, 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 run. Run. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so fucking special. And I wish I was special, but I'm a creep, and I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here when I don't belong here? I don't belong here. It's not my favorite Radiohead song of all time, but it's up there. It's definitely up there. I definitely owe that song a big debt. If only because I don't think I would have discovered Radiohead if not for that song. So for that reason alone, it's pretty special to me. It is a classic. That is 100% true, Piper. A lot of feelings come with singing songs like that, I think. Yeah, that would be a really fun one to duet in the campfire karaoke. That would be a good time. Oh no, Mike. I'm sorry your internet cut out. That sucks. I'll probably sing it again sometime in the karaoke night on Friday night. Yeah, Jess, that's true. Discord lag does make the duets kind of tricky. I do have more sort of heartstring pulling stuff coming, so I don't want to pile it all together so that we're just crying the whole night. Although that can be, I think, very euphoric in its own way. But for now, we're going to switch over to a story. Let me get some music going for us here on this. Kimmy, you'll duet it with me? Awesome. We should definitely do that. It is Friday. Friday night. This is normally the campfire karaoke, right? It's kind of nice that everybody decided to be here with me, because I know how much everybody loves the karaoke, so I appreciate you guys doing that. I typically come for your kneecaps. Tonight, we're coming for your heartstrings. I know. Thank you for that, Shelby. I really appreciate that. I appreciate y'all canceling that this week and instead coming here to do this with me. That means a lot. Minty, I might be in my own in my own way. Perhaps it is like the Hulk in the first Avengers movie, when he turns and describes to them what his secret is and says, "I'm always angry." Instead, I'm always coming for kneecaps. Even when I'm here and we're vibing on a totally different thing, secretly behind it all, I'm still coming for those kneecaps. Ah, it's very sweet, Renabe. Thank you. All right. Forgot that this had lyrics in it. I'm going to choose one that doesn't have singing, because we're going to tell a story. So, with that in mind, which one would be good for that? Maybe I'll go back to this one, because this was good for the other one, the other story. All right. This story comes to us from a great member of our community who we love a lot and who obviously worked very hard on this story. This was another one that I read through and I was just kind of like, wow. Sometimes I think fan fiction gets kind of a, what's the word? Bad rep? I don't know. Because there's some really amazing fan fiction out there. I think you have to experience, really good fan fiction, I think, before you can pass judgment on it, because there's just a lot of great stuff out there. So anyway, I'm going to take a quick break, just because I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And then we'll get into it. Do you guys sing when you're in the bathroom peeing? Because I do. Yeah, quick bathroom break. Thanks for your patience, guys. Komodo, you are not always sus. You're always dropping great blurbs. You had a conversation with the chair? Well, I hope that went well. Yeah, I sing in the shower. I sing in the bathroom. I sing when I'm driving. I also talk to myself a lot. All right. Back to it. This story is brought to us by the greatness of Badonka Bazongas. And it's called More Than You Are, More Than I Was. Turn this down just a hair. There we go. And here we go. As the captain of Atlas's elite ace operatives, a position he could have never imagined in the past, Clover's job is never truly over. Around the clock, the young captain is sent back and forth for grueling missions between the high skies of Atlas and the more humbling city of Mantle below them. A position so great gives no leeway, placing Clover atop a heavenly pedestal of glory by those with expectations of nothing less than perfect for him. He's showered with empty affection by the cheers of those in Atlas who know nothing about him, in turn becoming the very cold that clings to his uniform when he's gazed by Mantle with envy and distrust. With such a title comes a constant game of proving self-worth that has no ending in sight, followed by tentative and strenuous labor, none of which was new to him. Blessed with the tantalizing semblance of good fortune from birth, Clover was belittled and remarked by everyone around him for only being able to succeed at anything due to his luck. Nothing was ever enough to prove his hard work. It was nothing more than sheer luck that had gotten him so far in life in the eyes of so many. If Clover is proud of anything in his life, he's proud that he became the captain of the Aesops out of his own volition and work ethic. Earning his respective right to protect the very places and people he values as home meant the world to him, even if he wasn't valued in return. The playful attitude and confidence keeps him grounded in a position so demanding, yet he never once allows the title to go over his head. It wasn't a medal to be flaunted. Clover wears the title with pride, purpose, and proof of his hard work. Time spent alone is scarce for Clover, due to the nature of his role. He relishes every moment he has alone, reminding himself that he's more than a walking good luck charm. The mission in the tundra is yet another success, another expectation met. After finishing his mission reports, he decides to step out of his quarters to clear his mind. The bright scattered moon in the sky cascades the kingdom in a cool, calming glow that puts Clover at ease. The chilling breeze calmly brushes against his cheeks as he wanders around the academy grounds. He welcomes the serene ambiance that comes with quiet walks alone. Clover turns the corner, ready to head back, before he hears faint sobs resonate in the distance. "Is someone there?" Clover calls out, running toward the noise. He's met with a familiar, blonde-haired boy, sitting curled in on himself on a steel bench. The boy's arms wrapped tightly around his knees, face hidden from view. He quickly becomes aware of Clover's presence and jolts in surprise. Oh, Captain Ebby, I didn't see you there," John responds weakly, rubbing his eyes with a balled-up fist. Clover takes a seat beside him, a look of concern washing over his face. John, what's keeping you up so late? Also, Clover's fine. No need to be so formal.
Right. Sorry about that, Captain Clover. I'll be heading back in soon. Don't worry about me.
John sniffles. His gaze never meets Clover's warm, emerald eyes. As John stands to leave, Clover gently tugs at his arm and gestures him back to the bench. There's a visceral, pained expression painted in the boy's sapphire irises that he's all too familiar with. Loss and failure. It's as if he's staring at his own reflection and he feels his stomach drop. Clover forcibly swallows and brushes it off quickly. You're here to support John, not make him feel even more uneasy. Get a hold of yourself, Ebby. He chastises himself. John, you can go back after you tell me what's wrong. You're more than welcome to talk to me. We're leaders, after all. Tell me what's on your mind. Maybe I can help. Clover says, affirmingly, with a soft smile. The blonde-haired boy seems to contemplate his decision for a split moment before seating himself back onto the bench with a torn look plastered onto his face. That's the thing, Clover. The whole leader thing. I feel like I'm not a good enough one. I just want to protect everyone, but what good is that if I'm not even strong enough to do it? I don't know what to do anymore. John sighs and responds solemnly, eyes of frustration narrowing to the ground once again. Clover glances at him pensively, the words all too familiar. They're both in a position of leadership that's riddled with expectations of perfection. He feels his fists ball up to his sides, and he doesn't know why. He tries to conjure up some encouraging message to motivate the young huntsman, words ready and rehearsed with confidence on his lips. But John continues before he has a chance to speak. How do you do it, Clover? John's gaze finally meets his. Clover's wide gaze reflecting in the paladin's exhausted, misty blue eyes. You're such an incredible leader that leads your team to victory every single time. I'm not lucky, strong, or talented like you. I practice and practice, thinking I see progress, and then I just fall flat again. How can I be like you? The question hits Clover like a rough step onto a brake pedal. But he remains silent. He lets John finish, understanding where the boy's words stem from, and he holds no resentment. After all, Clover's used to being told that his luck is the only reason for his successes, strengths, and abilities. It still hurts even now. But Clover knows that bitterness and frustration better than anyone. He wonders why it still bothers him even now, despite proving himself with his current position. We lost the lamp because of me, and I was supposed to protect it. I let Oscar get hurt, let him go just like I did with Pyrrha. I should have done more, but I just ran. Gods, I'm such a failure as a leader. I let everyone down. John slumps back tiredly as his voice deflates, ready to hide his face once more. I let everyone down. The phrase clicks something in Clover's mind, and he chimes in. You shouldn't put yourself down like that, you know. John's eyes slowly widen, a pair of warm teal eyes and a soft smile glancing back at him. Clover doesn't even realize the empathetic expression that's painted onto his face as he places a hand firmly onto the boy's shoulder. The fist he's been holding this whole time loosens. Truthfully speaking, Clover isn't the greatest at giving advice, but he feels the necessity to speak from his heart, as he always has. Words he wishes he could hear from someone else, so he directs the message to himself as well. John, I know what failure looks like, and you're far from it. It's not about luck or strength. It's about perseverance. You can have all the luck in the world, but it doesn't mean that will get you what you want. I may have been born with luck, but
that doesn't mean I've only depended on that to get by. I'm the captain of the Aesops because I worked hard to earn this position. You don't have to prove anything to the world. You getting all the way to Atlas and still wanting to protect what matters to you is living proof of your hard work and successes. You deserve to be a leader, John. We run and fall a lot in life, but that's how we live to see another day. Your friend is alive, and so are your teammates. You did what you had to do to survive. Don't carry the weight of the world on your shoulders alone. Part of being a great leader is having a team behind you. You'll just have to get the lamp back with all of us together, Clover assures him, ending with his signature smirk. Clover knows that words alone aren't enough to change someone's perspective, but as he's seen with Crow, it's a start. Maybe this can be a start for me too, he thinks. Night begins to fade in a descending gradient of navy to sky as the sun rises to illuminate the academy grounds. Clover peeks at his scroll for the time and grimaces with a forced smile. He turns his attention back to John, tears rolling down his cheeks with a loss of words. Clover frets, stringing together a bunch of apologies for potentially hurting John's feelings. He's about to say something when he hears someone approach them. You two are up early. Want to enlighten me on why John's crying, Clover? Clover glances over to the tall man standing in front of them, with feathered dark gray hair and arms crossed. There's a look of judgment written all over his face. Crow, I didn't do anything. At least, I hope not, Clover reassures him. Crow still doesn't look convinced, but he relents and goes to check on John, hand ruffling his soft blonde hair. He's about to ask if the younger huntsman is okay, before John himself responds softly with a smile. Thank you for all of that, Clover. I really needed to hear that. The two older huntsmen stare dumbfoundedly, speechless on what to say to each other. A moment goes by, and they're both smiling back in return, followed by Crow pushing both of them to get back to their quarters for rest. Clover takes one final glance at the bench they left behind, feeling a strong urge to look back. For a brief moment, he sees his younger self sitting where John was on the bench, smiling thankfully back at him before he blinks and the memory fades away. Clover raises a questionable eyebrow, then turns to wistfully stare at John and Crow walking down the hall. Crow patting John on the back, followed by a trail of sniffles and laughter. It's moments like these that remind Clover of his own accomplishments and hard work. He's made it to Atlas and proved to himself that he's not just some good luck charm. Now he's able to impart true wisdom and advice to others, just like he had with John earlier this morning. No matter what people have said and might continue to say about his abilities, he'll know the truth for himself. Badonka Bazongas, what a great story. And Badonka says, Banana helped me with the ending. So good job on the team effort, and well done. Well done. Let's get some hearts in the chat. How about that? If you guys know how to put some hearts in the chat, get some hearts in there for Badonka Bazonga and a banana. What a story. What a moment. I love that little scene. It's just such a sweet little heart-warming scene. Those are some of my favorite little character studies. I like that. When it's all about the relationship of the characters and what they bring out of each other, what they bring to the scene. I really enjoy that.
Let's switch over now to a poem. This one is from our good friend, friend of the stream, KG. The greatness of KG. Now the night comes, and I am at peace. For the calm wind hums and puts my thoughts at ease. A kind spirit visited me, assuring, honest and true, and told me to be true and honest too. I see a light from this abyss. The end is just in sight. I surely will not miss. Though it lingers still, but I need not to acknowledge. They will try again at will, but I will not allow haulage. They will remain my own, and I will control. I will let it be known this is my role. My scars will never fade, but I still remain. Only few to my aid to keep me sound and sane. The Spirit stays with me, by my side as if attached, to guide and help free the lost heart unmatched. The spoken words and written text now replay in my mind, only wanting to know what is next. Who is the one that I must find? The question is unanswered until someone says how, for this will remain standard. That is, for now. Very beautiful, KG. Thank you for sharing that with us. All right. Let's do something a little bit different. And by a little bit different, I mean totally different. Just to lighten the mood a little bit. But still keep us in this place of peace and relaxation that we've created for each other here. I wanted to add an element, as I do to any performance or show or thing, an element of variability, something you can't plan. So here we are. And I'm going to read you randomly chosen comments on my TikTok videos. It's a dramatic and poetic reading of my TikTok comments that people leave me. Just going to choose these at random. And see if any of these are interesting. Let's see what we have here. Bro. Oh, I should probably say who these are from. This is from Anime Fan 011. They write, Bro, your voice for Aizawa is awesome. I am on season 2, episode 34. Yeah. Thank you, Anime Fan 011. This comment is from Angel's Glade. Angel's Glade writes, I feel so bad for the voice actors on this app. I don't. I like being on this app. I think it's fun. This comment is from username Bing Bong the Fat. And they write, when I say I yelled, yeah, I'm saying I yelled, yeah. Bing Bong the Fat. Thank you so much for that comment. Excuse me. This comment is from user named Baconell09. They write, instead of him erasing our quirk, he should erase our TikTok account. Here's a comment from user LGBTQ+. And they write, call me a Karen, but I want a refund for my heart. Thank you for that comment, LGBTQ+. Here's a comment that every actor, but especially voice actor, I suppose, because we're all sort of stuck with our own, we're stuck with our voice. We don't really get to, we have the voice we have, At least with screen acting or stage acting, you can put on costumes, you can put on makeup. These days, you could look 100% totally different than you are, with things like CGI. But your voice is your voice. So it's nice to get a comment like this from Oh, Mephistopheloser. That's a pretty great username. And they write, Chris, I still can't believe you voiced both Aizawa and Katagawa. They're not even on the same wavelength. That feels good. It feels good when people are like, dude, you have got some range. I guess I'm taking his comment and making it the compliment that I really want. Let's see. This one is from a user named Chess the Boyd. You're such an adorable goober. Like, I feel like you love your job and the characters you voice, and it's so admirable. That's really nice. I am a goober. It's true. I 100% am a goober. Here's one from user Trin Muskie. Day 3 of asking you if you could say happy birthday or something for my birthday so that I can put it in a Build-A-Bear. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Is that really a thing? Can you put recordings in Build-A-Bears? Wow, I didn't know that. Man. That's really funny. Alright, I'm just gonna read like one more and then I'll get back to wrecking your heartstrings as best I can. While apparently I also wreck my own. Like every other comment, I mean, on this one that I did, is about Yagami-Hato. Asking if I know what it is, asking if, just like saying, do you think he's heard of it? I just don't respond. I just don't ever respond to any of those. I just don't respond to that. This is this comment is from user that Hig, and they say this is on the video where I do duetted somebody who obviously did sort of artwork from a Yagamiyato Aizawa video, I suppose. And I mimicked the motions of the animated art of Aizawa. That Hig writes, all in caps, all in caps. So I have to assume this is all screaming. He does the frickin' motions. I'm dead. Can you please make a video of your voice? I'm a simp for it. I'm a simp for it. I'm a simp for it. Boy. TikTok is just fun. I just think it's fun. I don't take it too seriously. There's no way I can respond to everybody on here, but I do like to read through the comments. I think they're kind of entertaining from time to time. All right. Check back in on the chat here. Everybody awake? Anybody still awake? Yes, a lot of people still awake. The thrusting, indeed. Kimmy says, I'm going to leave the planet. Don't leave the planet, Kimmy. You need to stay here. We need you here. For personal reasons, I will be passing away, says Shelby. Viridian says, Crispy, they get more cursed as you go down. Yes, they do. Wacky Jackie says, we are indeed awake. Komodo's going to take his eyes and ears out. Lightning Liz, welcome in. Squishy Bean, welcome in. Squishy says, I'm doing stuff on Animal Crossing while talking with the crew. Sweet. Sounds like a fun night. Jess, that's a great idea. New cursed question. What is the most bold simping comment you've ever made? Yeah, that'd be a good one. I bet people could really deliver their kneecaps to me with that question. I know. I love the wild usernames. They're so good. Some of them are just so insanely crazy and offensive. Oh, I probably should drink some water. Hydrate or dihydrate, right? Legend of Hearts. Welcome. Yeah, I didn't know that you could put recordings in a Build-A-Bear. That's so funny. And that's what that person wants. They want me to send them a recording wishing them a happy birthday so they can put it in a Build-A-Bear. What is this world? So funny. That's right, Tech. Holy Suit is right. Awesome, Peachy. Peachy's on it. Peachy's on it. She's gonna get a Build-A-Bear going. That is funny. All right. Let's move along with our stream here tonight. What do we have left? We've got one more song. And Actually, this is a song that I chose. And I'm going to try my best to get through it and not choke up. And this has always been a very beautiful song to me. And I think after this, I've got maybe one more thing to read. Yes, Minty, to read. And then we can chat a little bit for the end of the stream. Answer some questions or just talk for a bit, just chat, and then we'll end things. So let's bring this down. This song has meant a lot to me for a long time, and this song is much older than me. And I came to this song during my college years, when I was, I think I was about 19. And I was far away from home, really for the first time in my life, away from my friends that had been around and my family, and I was just kind of lost and felt like I couldn't make sense of who I was or what I wanted to do. I felt pulled in so many directions by competing interests. I mean, I still am today. I love building computers and voice acting. And camping. I think I'm going to go camping soon. Not this weekend, but if the weather's good, I'm going to go camping next weekend. And the boys are really excited about it. I love camping. I love being outdoors. I love being in the forest. That's one of my favorite things. Anyway, so I was 19 and I had really never experienced this. I'd never heard this band before. I'd never heard anything that they'd ever done. And so the first few things that I heard from them were just so incredibly mind-blowing, and that it made quite an impression. So let me get this going for us. There's a little bit of an instrumental here in the beginning, so bear with me on that. And here we go. This is Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts?
hot ashes for trees, and hot air for a cool breeze, and cold comfort for change. Did you exchange a walk-on part in the war for a lead role in a cage? And how I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. And have we found the same old fears? Wish you were here. How I wish you were here. Two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, running over the same old ground. But have we found the same old fears? I wish you were here. Well, I didn't get choked up. I had to close my eyes and just maintain. That song gets me every time. Right in the heart. Next up, we have, I believe, a poem. Yes, we do. We have another really good poem from one of the members of our campfire, one of the wonderful subscribers to our Twitch stream. Let's get some music going here. Oh, let's do this one again because I like it. All right. This poem was suggested to us by Peachy Milk Tea. This is called Sincerely Yours, A Love Story by Dakota Wint. Love. At this moment, there are 7 billion people in the world. Some are deep asleep, escaping reality. Some of them are falling apart, searching desperately for what only few truly find. Some of them just want to feel. I will always remember the summer I fell in love. The leaves were full of life, and flowers fully bloomed, and your perfume blowing swiftly towards. I never believed in love at first sight, but there you were. I will always remember the warmness in your eyes, the smile that would light my world, the fire inside. The empty nights, wondering if you're deep asleep, wondering what love really is. Love is realizing you're not perfect and that the world isn't perfect. But in the midst of all the chaos, you find someone just as imperfect and just as scared as you. It's the tired and sleepless nights after hours fighting and waking up in each other's arms like nothing happened. I will never understand what it is inside all of us that makes us fight so hard for something that hurts so much. Love is a bittersweet pain, a constant reminder, a constant sadness, a curse that we're blessed with, beautiful and ugly. They say time heals everything, but love and the heart have a habit of waiting around, waiting for something it's never going to find. Love is the music found in a silent night, the first thought in the morning. What is it that motivates us to keep going? Is it the same force that keeps us wishing we were somewhere in the past? You know, it's funny that it's the little things you remember. How perfect your fingers fit between theirs. Their goofy laugh. The kiss at every red light. It's funny that there are 7 billion people in the world, and it's you. It's you that I will always remember and always cherish and hold close and dear to my heart. I know it wasn't perfect, but we gave it our best. It might be too late to tell you all this, but I miss being wrapped up in your arms. The feeling that there was no place else in the entire universe I'd rather be. The feeling like I belonged there. I find strength in the thought you miss me too, and that our hearts are still connected. I like to think there's a place where all of our plans and promises that we made are still alive. And every now and then, I'll close my eyes and take a walk down memory lane and hope to see you there. Even though you've moved away, moved on, you'll still always be the best of me. You taught me how to love. And you will always be the shooting star at night, the sunrise through my blinds, the lullaby that helps me fall asleep. You will always be my summer. And you will always be my love. Sincerely yours,
Thanks, Peachy. That one was that one hit hard. That's right, group hug. All right. I think I'm gonna say that's the end of the ASMR part of the stream. We can kind of chat a little bit after this, but first, I know I didn't get to everything that everybody requested. I just want you to know, I'm committed to doing these every month, going forward. So I know we had a interruption in it last month, just as soon as this thing came out. So, but this is something I really want to do, and I want to do with you. So, don't fret. We can definitely get your suggestions into the next one. I think for October, it might be fun to maybe do some spooky stuff. Maybe not out and out really scary stories, but maybe, spooky stories. I'm thinking about like mysteries or something like that. But also, just whatever you guys, I want it to come from you, because I love the stuff that you guys bring to the stream and bring to the Discord server and bring to each other. So, with all that said, let me lead us out a little bit. With just a few reminders. As we go into the last part of what has been, for me and for many, the hardest year of our lives, bar none, there are some things that I think that we should all try to remember, and I want you to remember. You are exactly what you need to be right now. You have the courage to face whatever enters your life. You have the strength to remain in the present. Your past is a foundation for who you are now, and you are enough. Because everything's going to be all right. No matter how scary things get, you'll always have you. And those special people who love you will help to carry you through the challenge that's coming. Tonight, you'll rest safely and peacefully. Every night, you'll rest safely and peacefully. Tonight and every night, you are free. Thank you guys so much for coming. I think maybe I get more out of this than anybody, so thanks for humoring me, and hopefully there's some things in it to enjoy as well. It's okay. It's okay. That poem really spoke to things. So that's okay. Morgan Pickett, I'm glad. Justin. What time is it? 10:46. I'll sit here for another I don't know, like 8 or 10 minutes, guys. Does anybody have any questions or requests or AMAs or things that, I mean, if you've got something you want me to say or read or a song you want me to sing, I can try to look it up on YouTube real quick. If there's something you want me to try to tackle real quick before we go. Yeah, I want to play Among Us. Ari keeps telling me about it and how much fun it is, so I mean, I definitely want to play it. It's just finding time. So for everything, but I definitely do want to play it. It looks like a hell of a lot of fun. Okay. Kimmy, yes, I can. Sorry. Kimmy, thanks for reminding me. I tried to get that added in at the last moment, but I didn't. So thank you for reminding me. Kimmy, Kimmy sent a tweet, and it's from the account Grumpy Skeletor. So let me read that for you now. Boy, this is going to be a real departure from what we've been doing. So brace yourself. Turn my mic down a little bit.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you have a great day. Unless, of course, you're He-Man, in which case I hope you drown in a vat of shit.
Kimmy.
He-Man?
Love you too, Justifer. You do good work, although I still don't have my dry cleaning, but I'm not gonna harp on that. Can I say something sweet as Edgeworth? Certainly. Tonight has taught me many things. Chief among them, that despite my incredible prowess as both a prosecutor and a citizen, I still have much to learn when it comes to matters of the heart. Right. There you go, Tech. Clobro, yes, I have. I mean, not like open weeping, but I've definitely teared up, kind of like I did tonight when I recorded some things. Yes, it can be very, very emotional. Donk Bazonga says, may I request an encouraging message for Wes? They aren't able to be here because they're cooking, but they're really having a difficult time right now, and I want them to know they're loved. Wes, I think you rock. You have been such a positive force and such a consistent force on the streams. I know life kind of went back to normal in some ways. Everybody's back in school and working full time, and don't stress. Let it wash over you. This too is gonna pass. And I love you. We all love you. And we really appreciate everything that you do for us in the streams and in the campfire too. So thanks, Wes. And day at a time. Day at a time. If day at a time is still too long, hour at a time. If an hour at a time is still too long, minute at a time. I've been there. 2 3-year-olds that wouldn't sleep. A lot of days where I was counting time by the minutes. And I don't know what's going on with you, but I know that it's going to pass. And you're going to be stronger. You're going to be better. And we'll catch you at the next stream, man. Jackie says, once we start playing Among Us, I just want you to know you can always trust me. Great. Thanks, Jackie. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Renabe, I did look up Home, and that is such a sweet song. All right, Danny, Unicorn, see ya. Enjoy. Thanks for coming. I will sing Home at some point. I will sing Home. I think I'll end with Home sometime because I feel like it's a really good song to end on. For this stream, I just felt really moved by Wish You Were Here, so I wanted to bring that in. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Sure. See if I can find it. There will be an answer. Let it be. Let's see.
I'm Hector. I am a
First,
delivery operations manager
an
in
ad.
San Diego, California.
Not surprising. Can you guys hear that? When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Try not to blow out this interface. In my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. Though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Yeah, there will be an answer, let it be. Let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking
words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. Oh, there will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. Boom, boom, boom. I probably would have put that key down just a bit. I can get up there, but I'm no Paul McCartney when it comes to the really high stuff. How much time do we have left? Like 3 minutes. What do we got? One more song? Holy suit. One more song before we go to bed? What do y'all want to hear? The Robin Hood song? All right. 'Cause I can't help falling in love with you. All right. It's hard to beat Elvis. Jess will get I'll get the Robin Hood song in the karaoke probably this week. I could sing every song in that movie. I love them all. All right.
This is not a wave.
It's not?
It's the chaos of creativity.
Oh.
Now you can harness that chaos with
sweet.
AI and the computing power of Z.
Great.
This is the next era of your creativity.
All right.
Z by
Thanks.
HP.
Cool. Here we go, guys. Wise men say, see if I bring it down. Only fools rush in, but that's too deep. I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you. Now I feel like I could just sing all night. Finally getting warmed up. But all good things must end. Again, I can't thank you guys enough for just supporting me. When I started this thing 4 months ago, I got to say my trademark phrase now. I can't believe it's only been 4 months, guys. When I started this thing 4 months ago, I didn't know how cool it would be to have a community of people like you. And I don't know, I can't say it enough. I thank you guys so much for making it possible, for spending your time, spending your money, and just bringing everything that you guys have to the table. It means so much. So thank you for that. And back to the regularly scheduled program next week. It'll be karaoke Friday night. And I love you guys so much too. I hope you sleep good tonight. Have sweet dreams. And don't forget, until next time, I'm going to turn my interface way up for this. Hold on. Stay crispy.